Good afternoon. Welcome to Bingham Group's Big Three, top headlines for Austinites and those interested in our city every Monday and Friday. Our big three stories for today. Community First Village to significantly expand, add hundreds more homes for Austin's homeless. Austin lands its first nonstop flight to Caribbean hotspot. And priorities of the Austin Economic Development Corporation explained. And we start here today. The Mobile Loaves and Fishes is taking another big step toward combating homelessness in the metro. The Austin nonprofit announced April 14th plans to add 1,400 microhomes as part of an expansion of Community First Village, which first opened in December 2015. Now, the nonprofit already provides housing for more than 220 formerly homeless men and women. Phase 2, which launched in late 2018, will add 200 microhomes and 110 RV homes once complete, this according to the nonprofit's website. The Northeast Austin community currently sits on 51 acres, but the expansion will add new homes on 127 acres over 2 new phases. Phase 3 is set to be constructed on adjacent land near the current community on Hog Eye Road near Walter E. Long Metropolitan Park. Phase 4 will commence at a new location on Brolson Road. Graham estimated the Community First Village expansion will cost about $85,000 per unit. Once needed structures such as office space, outdoor kitchens, laundry facilities, and other common areas are factored in. If that per unit cost holds true across 1,400 new homes, the total price tag on the expansion will be $119 million. Mobile Loaves and Fishes was founded in 1998 as a social outreach ministry dedicated to serving the homeless. Its Community First Village is one-of-a-kind master plan development designed specifically for individuals experiencing chronic homelessness. Well, in May, American Airlines is launching Saturday nonstop service between Austin and Nassau, the airline says in an April 14th news release. No other airline at the Austin-Bergstrom International Airport flies nonstop to the Bahamas. In addition of American's new routes comes amid a burst of growth at the Austin airport. Earlier this month, the Legion announced it's investing $75 million to set up a base of operations in Austin that could lead to new routes and more flights on existing routes. On April 22nd, Hawaiian Airlines is starting a twice-a-week nonstop service to Honolulu. Last month, Southwest revealed 7 new or returning nonstop destinations in Austin, including Miami, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Salt Lake City, and Destin Fort Walton Beach, Florida. And in March, Alaska Airlines unveiled once-a-day nonstop service to Boise, Idaho. And our final story for today, the objectives of Austin's new economic engine have become more clear with its full 21-member board at the helm. Veronica Brasino, the interim president and CEO of the AEDC, said in a statement, the Austin Economic Development Corporation supports our immediate recovery efforts and will catalyze the city's values and vision for an inclusive Austin. She went on to say the mayor and the council created a unique and flexible structure under which they convened an exceptional board for unbridled collaboration. City leadership is excited to see the AEDC begin working with projects in the community to explore and secure accessible community benefits. Now, the AEDC has been tasked to help manage the South Central Waterfront Initiative, which is a city plan covering 118 acres and 32 private properties situated along the south shore of Lady Bird Lake. The plan was adopted by the Austin City Council in 2016 and calls for the creation of pedestrian environments, expanding open spaces, and maintaining affordable housing. Tall towers could eventually rise in the district, and this all including with the redevelopment of the Austin American Statesman property. The AEDC aims to create a tax increment reinvestment zone, or TIRZ, to create a financial backbone for the project, according to a presentation at an April 12th meeting. Tax increment financing, or TIF, is a tool municipal governments use to finance redevelopment projects using future tax revenue from new development. The council would have to form the TIRZ. The South Central Waterfront Plan cost $252 million, according to city documents, and the TIRZ could cover a large part of that cost. Other Austin redevelopment projects such as Waller Creek and Mueller Airport have benefited from TIF districts. The AEDC is still in its infancy and doesn't have the budget yet to get involved in developing its own projects. But in the meantime, the group plans to encourage community benefits and development across the city, such as affordable housing. The council could also direct the AEDC to focus on other tasks at any given time. Overall, the AEDC is expected to work in tandem with other economic arms in the community, such as the Greater Austin Chamber of Commerce and its Economic Development Initiative, Opportunity Austin. Well, out this week, the BG Podcast episode 138 featuring a Q1 2021 review and discussion with Veronica Brasino, Austin's Chief Economic Recovery Officer. You can listen to prior recordings at www.bgmediagp.com/BG Podcast. There's new episodes every single Wednesday. And thank you so much for listening to the Big Three from the Bingham Group. We appreciate your comments, your likes, and your reshares. And make sure you follow this account for regular updates. We're going to see you Monday morning for our next Big Three segment.